What's up, everybody? I'm Novo coming at you with another one. I gotta tell you, I can't be in every trade, um, and I regret not buying more of Sherritt. But looking at the weekly, we've hit all of our targets, and we shot a little bit above. We hit 60, and then we came back down. And of course, we tested that 20-week average, 21-week average, and we're off to the races again. Zooming in. Why didn't I buy more? I'm like, how much do I have here? Let me check. I think I only have like 1,000 shares. Um, yeah, 1,000 shares at 13 cents. I'm up 350% on this bad boy. I should have bought 10,000 shares and then I'd be at like $4,600, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. Anyway, off to a stellar run. We've challenged the 50 and we came down in between. So the next time we come and we pull down, we need to make sure that we stay above the 50 or else we're going to start challenging that 100. Looking at APO and MACD, we're flashed to the green. This was like steady buildup. That was that sell-off that happened here with the bounce. And we're above the zero cross, so that's good. We're expecting higher highs once this thing finishes up. Breaks 60, and I think this thing will probably rip to a 95 cents, a dollar real quick after this. So like I said in the previous video, I think this was going to be like a 5-year hold for me and wait for them to get to like $10 or something. So that'll be 10 grand. Anywho, our next resistance point, excuse me for a second, drying up. Our next resistance point is around 73 cents. And then we'll probably come back down and challenge 57 for support. So I think that is our next wave. And if we go to monthly, reason why I was saying long term, is this going to show? Down right there. So this is the massive bull that I'm looking at, right? So I think $10 is doable. I just think we're close to liftoff. It's a good company. I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. They won't be suffering from COVID. If they do, they'll be able to bounce back. And zooming in, we can see the 50-month at 74. I believe that's what we said the next resistive point is. So we're off to the races. The money flow and the RSI pointing up on the monthly, of course. We're just starting to pip up top here, right? Yeah, just pipping up top here. So, we might see in a month or so, we'll come back down and rest. That's probably when we hit that 74 zone. Go into weekly. There's our resistive point. And this is why we're consolidating. So I'm trying to zoom in as much as I can. I maybe go auto. Okay. So we've got the golden cross on the weekly of the 20-week and the 100. So now we have 2 support lines and 1 resistance line up around 68. Once we break 68, as this goes up, maybe the 200 will start to creep up a bit while we head for that 74-cent range. But right now, before 74, we're looking at 67. So about another dime before we come back down, pivot, and then challenge and possibly form a wedge. Let's see if we can predict this. Okay, we'll go down to daily. Pretty close. Like that. This guy. This may become an ascending wedge. Where the bounce is going to be, I'm not sure. I want to double what we see here. So if we get, we'll do a GAN box. I haven't done a GAN box in a while. Right there. So the top was here. This thing might still be going, and possible here. I think I like my chances there at around 48 cents. Going down to the half day, see if we get a little bit better resolution. Maybe a little cup forming and then down. This looks a little bit better. So this is the trajectory. This may be our resistive point. So somewhere in here, price will probably resist and then come back down, bounce, and then challenge again. We did see this angle happen like so. So I think within this range, we'll see the bounce and then maybe a third one, and then we're off to the races. So delete. Oh man, I'm kicking myself. Well, that 200 is headed there, so it looks like that's going to be our second entry point. And depending on my other positions, I may add to this, I may not. My original entry is definitely going to be the long term. So we can see right here, just to let you know, the MFI and the RSI topping out, suggesting a pullback, right? Topping out, suggesting a pullback. So we topped out, it suggested a pullback. This was a really good entry here because we're below all of the zones, but the RSI didn't quite make it down that way. Now we're just starting to pop up, and somewhere around here, up until the 11th, maybe next week. Let me pull up the calendar because I'm brutal with dates. Next week, the 10th, is hump day, Wednesday. That could be a good day for the turn, and then come back down and find support. What's it look like? Yeah, too noisy. Too noisy. But you can see these entry points when we go below here. Go below. We go below right there. Bang. Yeah. So back to daily. Sherritt is looking very, very good. We'll wait to see where we roll over and then find support, hopefully a higher low, and then we will challenge higher highs, and we're off to the races. So that's Sherritt. Trade safe.